very good morning to one and all. This is to introduce my video, which will be uploaded to YouTube on Sunday, the 19th of June. Thanks to all the viewers and all the businesses that help this channel. Well, in this video, there's an awful lot. Visit to builds, visits to roads, and a complete week's follow through with the Victoria Street Market. And also, if we're lucky, there may be clips at the end. I do hope so. So I'm going to get on with this, thanking everybody again for what they do for this channel. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Here's the video for you. This is Sunday morning at 10:30 a.m. And on arrival, on leaving the bus, this is what I find. I find that there are contractors at work here. They have just met this transporter that you can see in front of you. Yes, this is a Sunday, so it's all hands to the pump here. And you can also see that the driver of the tower crane has also been called in, because there's the chain there. Now, fortunately, I have had information passed to myself to tell me that why they're here today is this transporter has arrived with quite a lot of mast climbers. And you can see one of them just being taken down from the actual transporter. Yes, that's why contractors are here on this Sunday. All hands to the pump, as said. And this clip here should enable you to see that section of mast climber there that's going to be stacked up, I believe, on the ground. So on this Sunday at about 10:45 a.m. in the morning now, we will leave this build of the Holiday Inn Hotel. Looking at the Irish Sea and the South Pier, right at water's edge, I would like to tell one and all of today's programme. It is time for our infrequent visits to these two venues. That's the Hearts Shop and the hopeful build of the Easy Hotel. Now, after leaving there, we have to pay a quick visit to a shop in Lytham Road, and then from there we proceed back into the town centre, where I'm going to take you to a road that has come along famously and very well, with the exception of just one shop area. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to get on with it now, and I do hope this refresher will be of interest to one and all. Waterloo Road tram stop, and across the road is that build of the Easy Hotel, where unfortunately we can all see nothing has happened, and it doesn't look like anything's going to happen in the near future. But I wanted to just check it all out. So there we are, nothing's happening. We just proceed around the corner to this site here of the old Shop of Hearts. Now, as one and all know who view this channel, the appeal to build a car park here went right up to the level of the Secretary of State, who unfortunately turned it down. It cannot be turned into a car park. We have just turned around the corner and have a look at this. Isn't that in a terrible state of repair? Well, it can't be repaired, can it? So I've just brought you here to see if anything's happening. Nothing's happening whatsoever at these two sites. A quick clip for a viewer. Down the bottom there is Tram Town, where all the trams and the buses stay. Across the road is what the viewer wanted to see, Aquarius. I don't think there's anything going on here. I could be wrong, but it looks like it's not in operation. Moving around to the front of that shop, as you can see, no fascia sign whatsoever. This is Cedar Square, and this is the back of Abingdon Street Market. Just going to show you the progress here, coming along very nicely indeed, and there's a nice sign here, your new market coming soon. Shop, eat, drink and relax. Now across the road is this wonderful renovation job of this public house here, which is now known or will be known as the Charleston. It used to be called, I believe, the Cedar Tavern. But look at this wonderful refurbishment job here. Now, yes, this is Edward Street. I'm going to take you down here because unfortunately there's a slight problem, and two local traders, two shop traders have asked me to make sure that I show it because there's a lot of concern over it. Now, moving down Edward Street, please notice those low walls, and on those low walls, these very attractive looking black railings. They virtually go down, yes, the whole of this Edward Street. This is the last really shop that needs a little bit of attention, and then this will be, well, it is now one cracking street, this Edward Street. Coming to Commons now, we have videos in here. Commons Bar, and next door to that is the very well known hairdressers Ansem. And now we're coming to these three shop fronts and the flats above, which also is covered by this channel. No problem here at all. Bambas are looking after this. Now the problem starts with this other project here. The last couple of weekends have seen a lot of damage done. It's all boarded up now and it doesn't look nice, and several traders in the next street here are concerned over it. It's now attacked really every weekend, and this is this weekend's actual harm caused. Look at that nasty glass there. I'm surprised it didn't cave in. So that is the unfortunate problem in this area, because it's holding the whole area back. Traders have asked me to show this, and this is what it could look like. The Deansgate kitchen. Look at this wonderful facade here. How nice for the opposite shops to end up like this. So that's our video today, showing all the builds and all the goings on in these three areas. On this glorious Tuesday afternoon, brilliant sunshine and the temperature increasing by the moment. Yes, we are outside the Victoria Street Market. So let's go inside and see what's going on. We are inside now this Victoria Street Market, and as promised, we're going to keep a progress report about what's happening here. Now today we can see Lynn over there.
Hi.
And this is her new stall here.
Yeah, well I'm just moving some of my fancy dress out of the other stall into here, so that when we move properly on Friday afternoon, it's just the counter, earrings and hair products to move across.
That's great, Lynn. So I'm going to let you get on with it because I know that you've got a lot to do. Just to let everybody know that we're all with you and we look forward to seeing another update, maybe tomorrow. Who knows?
Okay. Thank you.
It is another cracking day this Wednesday, the 15th of June. Just coming up to midday. I thought you might like to see the two piers and the sea. Now today we're going to pay our weekly visits to the build of the cinema complex and the Wilko store. And on the way down here to the seafront here at Water's Edge, I was told some exciting news about Abingdon Street Market. So I'm going to get on with it with first of all a visit to that build. Here we are at that build of the cinema complex and the Wilko store, and we're just now approaching our safe viewing area, which looks into the build itself. In the background, the excavator at work, or one of them, the red mobile crane, and a cherry picker. Hopefully you will see the contractor working on that cherry picker on the second story there. Now, can you see that projection on the right at the end by the wall? Now, at the side of that, that's where the restaurants will be built, and they will be built to approach these gates that we're looking at. Yes, all coming along very well now. So the restaurants will be built at the end of that side projection coming towards these gates. We have now walked a couple of paces away from that very safe viewing area, and there's another view I can let you have here, looking face on to the build itself, and you can see the red mobile crane and the cherry picker. So that completes our visit today, our weekly visit to this build. We are now outside the Abingdon Street Market. Wonderful, wonderful news that I received half an hour ago. Another stall holder here has found a shop for himself. And I'm so very pleased to tell you it is Jacob and his men's stall here. Jacob sells jeans, trousers, jumpers, and everything that a man could and would like to wear. Wonderful news, because this is a well-liked man and a well-liked stall. Very, very important. Now, oh, there's Jacob there, a little wave from him. Now, I'm going to take you to where he has found his new location only 24 hours ago. So let's go and see where he will be. And it is a cracking pitch. Look, that's the Grand Theatre there. There's the jewellers and watch sellers there. And next door, there's an empty unit. Well, Jacob and his wife has taken it to sell their lovely men's clothes. What a wonderful pitch they have found for themselves. The footfall here is very, very high indeed. And it's an ideal shop to sell those clothes. We will visit here when Jacob is all set up. So again, wonderful news, and all the best to you, Jacob, and your wife, from us all in your new venture here. The old post office of Blackpool in Abingdon Street. And there's the bread basket. Now, we're going to spend a little bit of time reviewing the property that you're going to see opposite. Now, full marks to the people who have purchased this, because you will notice or hopefully notice, all the glass, all the panes of glass on the first and second stories have been replaced. It has made a huge difference, and also a lot of brickwork has taken place here. Full marks to one and all involved. It is enhancing the area. Now, this property goes right the way around into Abingdon Street itself. And there's the shops at pavement level, which are all available to let. I'm going to cross the road. I'm across the road now, and again you can see on the first and second stories here, all the panes of glass have been replaced and cleaned. It's really enhanced this area. So that's our visit to this property, which is being very, very well looked after now in Abingdon Street and Clifton Street. A second visit today to the build of the cinema complex and the Wilko store. Now, next to that yellow piece of plant machinery, you'll see 3 circular concrete casings. Now, they are for the drains, and when they are placed for the drains, manhole cover will be placed over. We have a concrete lorry here just to the left in red today. It's been quite busy. They've also had steel arrive. From this angle we can see that the drum on that concrete mixer is now rotating. So all the concrete now is being poured out onto a big drum on that forklift. And this will complete our second visit here to this building. A view of Mark Ellis this Friday morning, the 17th of June. And yes, we are now going to have our full tour of the build of the Holiday Inn and all the goings on with the tram lines. You will notice, please, quite a lot of insulation has been used here for the flat roof. We have just turned around the corner, and this is our very well known safe viewing area looking at the actual front of this hotel. And there, a contractor is placing scaffold. There he is there. I have just walked a couple of paces to my right. Now please notice, on that side elevation, you will see insulation placed over that specially made fireproof and waterproof paper. Wonderful progress here. I've just crossed the road. That's the Sainsbury's store, just to show you where we are. And this is one of our 2 safe viewing areas here. Oh look, at ground level, all nice and tidy and clear. Just going to turn the camcorder upwards, and again another view of that insulation placed over that paper. Just moved around the corner, and there are the 3 fascia signs of Blackpool North Railway Station. Now on this elevation here, it is halfway house, because you will see 2 columns, 2 vertical columns, 5 of which are finished, and adjacent to that is another 5 waiting for everything to be done. Can you see them and count them for me, please? Thank you for that. Marvellous progress also from here. We are on the ramp now that would lead you to Blackpool North Railway Station. Now in front, I can just show you that excavator. It's not a great viewing area here, however, this is just to keep you up to date on the work on and in the underpass. Right round the other side of the build here from our newfound safe viewing area. And look what we find here. Can you see that mast climber on that white paper? Well, I believe that's all the mast climbers that we see arrive on Sunday. Can you remember? I do hope you can. And in front, some more insulation placed over that white paper here. And a look down into the build itself. Moving a few paces down, we are now at our secondary viewing area. A quick look at all that scaffold and that mast climber. Now, can you see on the left? Oh, there's the hotel rooms themselves. Can you see on the left in the middle of the screen? That's the fascia of all the shop fronts. And perhaps you can notice the platform of the new tram station here. Down below. Right down below. Good progress here. Wonderful progress. And finally, on this tour, we arrive at our principal viewing area, looking into this build. There we are, looking right into the build itself. There's the tower crane and all the hotel rooms. And turning round now, with that view there, looking right into the build again, and that silo cylinder, this completes our tour today of the build of the Holiday Inn and the tramlines. Outside Abingdon Street Market on this Friday, the 17th of June, the last day of trading for these stall holders. However, as one and all know now, 3 of those stall holders are moving into the shop adjacent to it. And we can see them hard at work, moving all their goods. We won't disturb them today. We will leave them alone because they've got a lot to do. All the best to them. It is Saturday now, the 18th of June, and this Abingdon Street Market is now closed. However, as we all know, 3 of those stall holders have moved in next door, and it's their first day of trading. So let's go inside and see what's going on. Here we are, we're safely inside now, and these 3 lovely stall holders have worked ever so hard, and look at the final result. Just 24 hours later, these 3 stall holders have set themselves up in this new shop. Absolutely lovely. It really, really is.
Right, can I help you?
Yes, we're looking for fascinators.
What colour?
And the joy is already they have customers coming in, which is ever so good to see. It's amazing, it really is. There's Lynn there. Val.
Every time, Lynn.
There we are. Stand together so as I don't get rid of them.
Well, I'm going to look like this.
On the right is Lynn, and on the left is Val.
Val, hi.
What a marvellous job that's been done.
Excuse
all
me,
within
we're still trying to get to do the job.
You'll get there. Now, this is just to show everybody that this shop is now open. I'm not going to get in their way anymore.
You will, you'll see us on
So please come and everyone, please come and see this lovely new shop with these 3 stall holders from the ex-market next door. I've just been asked to make sure that I show these jigsaws here for Tony. Tony is the stall operator of all the books here and the
He's just done it under your nose.
jigsaws.
Val, have we got a mirror?
Hello again, everybody. Now, with this view, I would like to thank everybody who has watched this video. Thank you very much. However, this video is not over, because this morning, on this Saturday the 18th of June, I was able to get some clips from St John's Church. We have the Blackpool Soul Club here, so I'm going to take you there, but previously I will thank everybody again for watching this video, and I will see you next time. I'll see you up at St John's Church. Here we are then, that's the Winter Gardens. And we're in St John's Square, just outside the entrance to St John's Church. And this is who we have here today, the Blackpool Soul Club. A little way from them there. Now next door to the area allowed for the dancing, there is this tent here. Now inside there's these items of clothing, all related to the Northern Soul, and all very keenly priced indeed. Lovely tops, zip-ups, etc. All colours and all sizes. Beautifully presented. There's some more hanging up there for the same price. And lowering the camcorder, you will see these lovely zip-up jackets. And along this rail here, these items, all keenly priced. And the next rail are items that we have not seen in the past. Very nice indeed. Now I believe we're going to see some dancing now if we are lucky. So we're going to leave this tent and see if we can find some lovely people enjoying themselves to the music. I do hope you enjoy this.